Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for March 12th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And just because I had a question about this in the comments, I don't know if it was yesterday or the other day, but I wanted to clarify that these are walkthroughs, but I assume you know my methodology already, which if you look in the description, there's a video, everything you need to know to solve a New York Times Sudoku. I'll make it pop up in the corner as well. Um, if you haven't watched that and you're new to watching me, I think it's a really, really good resource. I spend over an hour going very slowly on how I solve a Sudoku with an example New York Times Medium, but it covers everything that we do here. And so if you find yourself having trouble following what I do, I highly recommend watching that video. And afterwards, you should have more context to my reminders on how certain things work. I do try to explain it, but if I don't go at the speed that I do go, then these solves will take too long and my veteran viewers won't want to watch it. And I honestly won't want to do it every single day because it's a time investment, and it's also, there's a certain difficulty to going extremely slowly and being extremely patient with every explanation every single day when the explanations don't differ day by day. So anyway, I hope that's understandable. There is that video resource. Also, I know towards the end, I do tend to speed up. I've had a tip from some viewers that they would slow it down to like 0.5 speed during that period until they got used to what I was doing there, and then they were able to watch it full speed. So anyway, just wanted to clarify that. There is also a link in the description to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Okay. This 2, 3, 4, 6 is suspicious. We already have a 2 in this row. 3, 4, and 6. Ooh, we're very close here. We have 3 and 6 seeing the cell, but not 4. So we don't quite have a hidden triple there. We also have 1, 2, and 7. The 2 again is doubled up. So 1 and 7 is very free. Okay, so always good to just take a look at the band real quick and see if you have any New York Times tricks. But in this case, I don't think we do. This 5 and this 5 doesn't seem to do anything. This 5 looking in and this 5 looking up does make a crossing on this 2, 6. So we have a 5 in one of these two cells. That's going to point into this box along with this 5. This 5 looks up, putting a 5 in one of these two. All right. Let's look at the 1, 2, and 7 then. So 1. I want to check the 5 vertically real quick. Okay, nothing there. 1 doesn't seem to do anything. The 2 does have a double up. 2 in one of these two. We want to check this column for a 2 because we excluded it in this box. These can't be 2, but there's 6 places for it, so not helpful. And then vertically, I don't think the 2 does anything. The 7 does end up in one of these two cells. Ooh, actually it's placed, even better. I didn't see that 7 down there affecting it. So that places the 7 in this box. Now these two 7s look in, putting a 7 in one of these two. These overlapping corner marks, what are they telling us? They're telling us that one of these two cells is a 2 and one of these two cells is a 7. Same cell can't be both 2 and 7, so that means that this uses up the 2 and the 7, or uses up both cells in order to place the 2 and 7, giving us a hidden pair. That removes the ability for anything else being in those two cells besides 2 and 7. And so we can think about what was removed simply by looking at these 3 digits. We can even pencil them. This is only 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6, 8, and 9. So we can see that the 9 C's here, the 9 C's here. Now there's only one place in this row that can be 9. And the row needs a 9, so that ends up there. That's a hidden single 9. And then this is going to be 6 and 8, which does not... Oh, sorry, I missed that 6. So that's our 8, that's our 6. So the hidden 2-7 pair did tell us about these 3 singles, which is quite nice. I also wanted to follow up on the 7s vertically here. So 7's in one of these two. And we got the 6 and the 9 and the 8 and the 7 here. So let's make sure we follow up on all those. So 7 and... Let's just do it. 7 is in one of these two. The 8 is in one of these 3. The 9 is actually placed. Look at these two 9s looking down. And this 9 looks in. That places the 9. And when we do that, pay attention to the corner mark that goes away. There's no more 7 corner mark in this cell. So we've reduced there to only be 1 7 corner mark in this box. So that tells us there's a hidden single 7 in the box. We can place it. We'll follow up on these horizontally when we get down to that band. I don't think we need to like chase all this right now. So because I just have too much on my stack, trying to remember to follow up on too much right now. So if I can just defer that to my normal strategy, will find that, I'm going to do that right now. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on the mental load at the time. Placing the 6 did put a 6 in one of these two. So what was I doing? That was all from getting the 7, which is crazy. This is now a triple. We need a 1, which can go in one of these two. We know the 5's in one of these two. What's the other digit? It's a 9, which is one of these two. Okay, so this doesn't resolve, but it is a triple. That leaves behind 4 digits here. So we have the 1, 2. We need a 3, 4, 6, 8. 3, 4, 6, 8. Well, this can't be 6. This is 3, 4, 8. This can't be 3 or 6. This is 4, 8. This is 3, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, and this is kind of what we were seeing, where we had the 3, 4, and 6 that need to go in these 4 cells. If this couldn't be a 4, then you'd see that it would be a naked 8, and then we'd have 3, 4, 6 here. That's kind of what I was saying earlier. We know that some of these cells are limited. What's left here? We have 3, 5, 4, 8. I guess I should say 3, 4, 5, 8. So this can't be 5, so this is 3, 4, 8. This can't be 4, so this is 3, 5, 8. This can be any of them. All right, I'm not sure I get much more out of this. Let's just double check that I got all the verticals. So with the 1, the 2, the 7, the 6, and the 9, we did not do the 6 vertically. And in fact, that's quite nice because it places the 6. We already have all the 6s horizontally now. We'll come back to this box when we do that scan. This 9. All right, we also have 2, 3, 4. Actually, 4 is in one of these 2 cells. Nothing much there. The 6, 7, and 8. The 6's look down, putting a 6 in one of these 2. The 7's we took care of, and then the 8 we took care of. Okay. And this 5 still doesn't do anything. Actually, we do have these 2 5's. This 5 looks down, placing this 5, and then that puts a 5 somewhere down here. Okay, let's move on to this band. 3, 5, and 6. We have 5 and 6 here, 5 and 6 here, 5 and 6 here. So even though it looks like we have a lot of givens, we can ignore the 5s and 6s. Vertically, we already took care of everything for that. So we just have to look at non-5, 6s. So this 3 does not appear to be helpful. And then we've got this 9, which has a buddy. That places the 9 here. These 2 9s look up, and actually we also have this 9 and the 1, 5, 9 triple, removing 9 from there. So the 9 is only placeable in this box here. You can kind of see that from the pencil marks in this column. Okay, so that was nice from that 9. Did anything look into here? The 7 looks into here, putting a 7 somewhere up here, and that's going to point. This can't be a 7 anymore because these 7s are pointing to the right. And so we can place the 7 in this box. I really want to know how we're doing on 7s. We have all the 7s for these 2 stacks. And so we're left with 7s here, here, and here, which is not helpful. This is the other way that you can have 3 of a digit left, is just an entire stack needs it, and then the other 2 stacks are done. So this is the only time it doesn't like turn a corner. We did the 5. Okay, 5 and 6 are in each box. 7 we have marked. The 9s are in each box. So, okay, we have this 1 looking into this box, putting a 1 in one of these 2. I really wish I could restrict 1 in this box. That would help this box. Anyway, 4 digits left in this row. We need a 1, 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 4, 8. This can't be 2 or 8. So this is 1, 4. This can't be 1, so it's 2, 4, 8. I think that's all we get. Oh, this can't be 8, so it's 1, 2, 4. So the 8 in this row is actually in one of these 2 cells. That's going to claim the box. I like to explain claiming every time because it is probably the hardest one to understand for a new Sudoku player. So the row, we're talking about the row, right? Every row has 1 of each digit. So this row needs an 8. Where's the 8 going to come from? Well, the answer is the 8 only comes from either this cell or this cell. One of these 2 cells is going to be an 8 in our solution. We don't know which one. We haven't proven which one it is yet. But we do know it's here or here, and that's for the row. But that affects this box. It happens to affect the box. And coincidental logic, things that happen, not for like a really straightforward reason, but just it seems coincidental almost. Those are often the most powerful eliminations in Sudoku. I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this is very powerful because the 8 happens to be here or here for the row, and both of these cells happen to be both in box 6. They didn't have to be, like the 8 could be here or here, and we wouldn't have that. But the 2 places it's left in this row happen to be both in box 6, meaning that that will also be the 8 for box 6, just coincidentally, because we're going to need to put it here or here, and that's going to be in box 6 also, meaning these 3 cells can no longer be 8. And that's new information. We didn't know that before. We didn't know that these couldn't be 8, but now we do. And so that's a really nice elimination. And actually, just looking at our corner marks, we've got the 1 and the 8 corner marked in these 3 cells, meaning these are not 1 or 8. Well, if they're not 1 or 8, then and they're also not 5, 6, 7, 9, that's 6 digits they aren't. So there's up to 3 digits that they can be, and up to 3 I'm willing to center mark. So we got the 1 taken care of. They could be 2, they could be 3, and they could be 4, but they can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, they can't be 8 only because of the claiming 8s here. That's the reason. I am noticing that this is a 2, 3, 4, 8 quad, but really what I'm saying is that none of them are 5. So where's the 5 in this column? Just here where this corner mark is. So this is another case that's very similar to claiming, but it's just a hidden single. But you can see like, oh, but the box says that the 5 could be here. I get this question a lot. This is why I'm bringing it up. I get this question a lot. How did you possibly place this 5 when it could have been here? How did you know? Well, the column needs a 5. I don't care about this box right now. Throw out the box. Look at this column. The column needs a 5. Where's it going to get it from? I'm waiting, right? Only here. So that's why I'm placing the 5. All right. Anyway, that's very nice. We got this 5. I don't know. The rest of this row actually is down to 4. 1, 3, 4, 8. Unfortunately, it could be any of 1, 3, 4, 8, so I don't think I can do anything with that right now. This can't be 2 or 4. I know that 2 or 4 are still needed in the box, so this is quite limited. Could be 1 or 3. Can't be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So just 1, 3. In fact, this whole column is just 4 digits. We need the 1, 3, 8. What did I miss? 1, 3, 5, 8. We know the 5's in one of these two. This can't be 1 or 8, so this is only 3, 5. This can be any of them. All right, that was very, very fruitful. Let's get back to what we were doing, though. I think I got all of that from the 7, if you believe it or not. Just cornering the 7s here. The 6, the 9, and the 5 and the 9 and the 7 are all already placed in this box, so we can't do more like that. I might move on. I think I'm going to move on. Let's just do this final band, and then we'll look more closely at restricted cells. So this 9 does pair up with this 9. It puts a 9 in one of these 2 cells. I'm noticing these 2 cells are not quarter marked, but we're going to finish our normal scan first. We have the 1, 7, and 8. I do want to check 1, 7, 8 across here. Can't be 7. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't do it. But the 1, 7, and 8 do not have buddies. And so that's it. That's it for that band. Okay, let's look for restricted cells then. I want to look at these 2. So they're not 1, 8. They're not 4, 6, 9. That's only 5 digits that they aren't. But actually, I'm going to start with this column because this column's down to 4 digits. So that'll help us. We need 1, 2, 4, 9. 1, 2, 4, 9. Neither of these are 1. And then this isn't 4, 9. Okay, so if this isn't 1, 4, 9, and it needs to be from 1, 2, 4, 9, then it can only be 2. Oh, I copied dot. Okay, I hit the copy button. Anyway, this is a naked 2. So that's not a 2. That does give us a 1, 4 pair. That is quite nice because that affects the box and the row. It's a naked pair. One of these will be 1, one of these will be 4. So first of all, this can't be 1 and this can't be 4. Well, if that can't be 1, there's only one place for 1 in this box. This is 3, 5, 8. I'm just going to mark that real quick. And so this is 2, 8 to finish the row up. So if that's 2, 8, these can't be 2. They're left with 3, 4. And if that's 3, 4, then this is our 8. Because it can't be 2, right? So this is the only place for 2. This is the only place for 8. Is another way we could do that. This is 3 and 4. This is 5 and 8. This is 8. Wow, I think that might have done it, but let's see. Okay, let's eliminate that 5. This 8 actually comes around giving us 4. I don't know if it did it, but we now have quite a few restricted cells we can look at. Here we need the 1 and the 8. Not much to say there. And then this is another pair involving a 6. Looks like it's 3, 6. Okay, so none of that's resolved yet. It's looking very nice. 3 digits left in this box because we have the 1, 4 pair. So we need a 2, 3, 8. And this can't be 2 or 8, so this has to be the 3, giving us 4 and 3. And then this is 2, 8, which does not appear to be resolved. But it does leave 3 digits left in this column. It's always 3, 3, 5, 9. I'm just going to write that out. That's not 9. Okay. So we know the 3 is in one of these two. Right, this is a triple. Let's do that. We need 1, 2. What's the other one? 1, 2, 3, actually. It's always 3. Only thing I see is that's not 1, that's not 2, so. The rest of this row is 2, 3, 4, 6. This can't be 3, 6. This can't be 3, 4, or 6. So this is a naked 2. Another naked 2. That's 3, 1, and 2. Very nice. So 4, 6 is left here. Oopsie, not 9. Fat fingered that. This 2 looks up, giving us the 7 and the 2. So these cannot be 7 anymore. In fact, we're left with 3. See, I think we're just going to be chasing restricted cells until we finish. Here we need the 1. And so I'm already seeing this can't be 1 or 5. And so this is the third digit. This is 8. Gives us 2 and 8. This is down to 1, 5. This 1 tells us the order, 5 and 1. It gives us the 3 here. This row, I don't know, there's a lot. Let's do this box first. 4, 7. And then this is 1, 2, it looks like. This 2 tells us the order. That's 1, that's 2. That gives us the 8 and the 1. Okay. I don't even know what to look at next. 1, 4, 9 can't be 1. So this is 4, 9, I guess. This row, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6, 7, 8. This can't be the 7 or the 8. So this has to be the 6, giving us the 4, 9, and 5. Giving us the 6 here, the 1 and the 4, the 5, 9, 1, 3, 6. All right, we're off to the races. We need a 3 in this box. That goes here. We also need an 8 in this box, which should be placeable. That goes here. That gives us the 7 and the 4, and the 7 and the 4, and we're done. All right. Hopefully that was helpful for you. If you got stuck, I wonder what are the sticky points to this puzzle. I don't know. I mean, I feel like once I got this 1-4 pair, it just kind of really, really smoothly finished. This 1-4 pair was like kind of the last straw. I didn't really use much geometry at all. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think it was just good use of basics. Anyway, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.